quick drill on the Halligan tool this afternoon. We'll go through the Halligan tool, name all the features, PPE side of it, and also the safety features. Then watch a few short videos and hopefully go from there. Before we start, safety concerns. I know it's a computer room, but slips, trips and falls, we need to say chairs, boxes of paper, printers. If we need to evac, we know the way down the stairs, safety stairs straight down to the engine bay, and we'll go from there. So I think we'll start off with naming parts of the Halligan tool. I don't know if you guys know it's called a Halligan tool, but can anyone tell me we're three different parts of the Halligan? Does anyone know the correct names or terminologies of the Halligan tool?
That's the spike.
Close to spike, it's not a spike. It's okay if you have, no. It's called a pike. So yeah, initially it looks like a spike, but yeah, that's a pike. Yeah. Any other two? No. Nothing?
No. Claws?
Well, it's a pinch head as it is, like it's called a pinch head. That's the adze blade and the adze head. Okay, so and usually most of the time, all the time, we'll be using sledge axe in tandem with the Halligan, whether it be hitting the pike into a wooden door jamb or the adze head into the same into the door, same sort of thing. So now we know all the terminology of that. What do you think the different uses are for the various things like the pike? What would you use the pike for, do you think?
Hitting into a door.
An actual door keyhole.
Yep, for sure. Yep. Any troublesome latches or locks? Yeah, for sure. A few other different things.
For not bolts, padlocks.
Perfect. Yep. So we've got a padlock. We're going to put down in the padlock. We're going to use the head of the sledge axe. Whack, turn and twist. Yep. That's perfect. That's another use. Wooden door frames as well. Using our hammer if you need to log into a wooden door frame, you can hit the pike in as well. Yep. Need to break some sort of window in a car or something, get a last pitch thing, you might use the pike as well. What about the adze blade?
Wedging into the door frame just creates some leverage to open the door.
Well, basically, yeah, it's a leverage, part of a leverage tool as well. Use it on doors to get into premises. Also, car doors, if we need to pry a car door out or something to get in, get some spreaders in or something, create a gap, things like that. What about the pinch head? What do you think?
Leverage again.
Same sort of thing. It could be different leverage. If the adze head's not working or the pike's not working, we can go to that. That's another leverage thing as well. You can use the pry nails or bolts or something, you know what I mean, underneath, something like that as well. So, but basically, yeah, that's leverage is the name of the game with the Halligan. So, PPE. Who can tell me what sort of PPE would be required when we use the Halligan tool?
Gloves.
Yeah, gloves.
Gloves is one, yep.
Eye protection.
Eye protection.
Helmet.
Helmet, yep.
Safety boots.
Yes, correct.
And minimum PPE would be, duty wear.
Duty wear shirt, sleeves down. Recommending practice also calls for over trousers. Yeah, that's what it calls for, recommended practices. So that's what we do. All the duty wear and go from there. So there's a few safety things we need to know. There's a few. I might just ask you guys what you think. You might throw at me, and if not, we'll go through them. But some of the safety issues you think we need to just think about entering a building there's a fire, or what sort of safety issues you think we need to know. Which charge, that's good, yeah.
In terms with this.
With this, whether it's fire or MVA or different safety things, there's about 7 or 8 in the recommended practices.
I suppose the weight of it, quite heavy.
Well, it could be manual hand, sort of thing. Yeah.
You have to use, if you break into a car or into a window, you have to have some sort of patient protection or something on the inside.
Yeah, that's sort of on the right track, but nothing else. We'll go through them, yeah, that's fine. If you haven't got anything else, we can go through them step by step so in the future we have a job, we know what to do. So we never use this as an axe by itself, always use the sledge axe, so we don't want anyone going silly. That's another no HNS issue that just cause. Some of the YouTube videos the Americans do, they seem to do that, but we're not going to do that. That's not our recommended practices. So yeah, no swinging like an axe. If you've got to open an inboard opening door or something, you think there's a fire on the outside, probably a good idea to put a pocket line on the door handle so when we get into that door, it's not going to release in a hurry. So it's a controlled manner that we can control that, because there could be a fire, there could be someone unconscious on the other side as well, so we don't want to go bashing and barging and put a lot of force in there, uncontrollable. So that's another one. So when we're swinging the sledge axe in tandem with that, we want a clear area. If you're swinging from behind, we don't want someone in the way, or bystanders need not be there, other personnel need to be there. It's just, yeah, we don't want anyone to get hit with flying sledge axe or anything like that. So clean, wide working area is going to be
Communication.